Hey everybody, today is Monday, May 6, 2024. I'm Gene and you're hanging with Uncle. Welcome everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic and safe and fun-filled weekend. Um, I did. I'm here now, so I guess everything turned out great. So, um, today I kind of want to talk about information because I always hear, well, how do you get your information? Well, who do you know who to trust, right? And I always say I watch it all because being registered no party preference, you have to look at both sides to understand a particular issue, right? So if we look at, say, for example, the American economy, if you listen to the right, everything is doom and gloom. The economy sucks. Gas prices and groceries are through the roof. And if you listen to uh, the left, you hear how the economy is doing great. Bidenomics is working fine. Oh my God, how do you know who to believe? So here's a little formula I use to decipher who's telling me the truth and who I need to listen to. So, for example, the White House press briefing room holds 49 seats. That means you may have two reporters from, the same outlet there. So, let's just say you have 40 different news outlets in the White House press briefing room. Excuse me. Say you have ABC, CBS, NBC, NPR, Politico, BuzzFeed, Vanity Fair, MSNBC, Fox News, OAN, the Midas Touch, and it goes on and on and on, right? So when I look at the different reporting, if, say 35 organizations are reporting one thing and you have two or three reporting something else, well, they're all in the same room. They're all getting their information. Who is it that's in the minority in such big numbers? That's why, like at the White House press briefing, you always hear them tell jokes like, it's good to see all the different news media outlets here and Fox News too, because they have no credibility, and, that's why. So, I hear people say, well, I only watch conservative news. And again, that's because you're only wanting to listen to what you want to hear. And that does not necessarily mean you're listening to the truth. If all you're doing is listening to what you want to hear, you are extremely misinformed. You have to know both sides of an issue in order to make an informed decision, especially when it comes to who to vote for, right? So, most of the news outlets, let's just keep it on economics, are reporting. And again, when they talk about the American economy, this is what they talk about. What are the unemployment numbers? They're really, really low. What is inflation? Okay, inflation is probably higher than we would like to see it. But we're not in a recession. And what is the gross domestic product? And the United States economy has the highest GDP of any country in the world. So with a strong GDP, you will have some inflation. I'm not an economist. Don't ask me to explain that to you, but I know that's a general principle when it comes to that. So, again, the American economy using those factors, again, I don't have a GDP, right? There's no unemployment for me. Those issues don't affect me because I'm not being judged by those standards. So we cannot say, well, look at the price of gas. The American economy sucks. That's like trying to say, I don't want to eat that orange because apples taste nasty. It's like we have to wake up and pay attention to reality and understand what it is we're looking at. So, again, that's why I can say, just from my perspective, after listening to reporters report on issues that, again, come from the same place. You have a press pool in the Pentagon. You have a press pool in the Department of Justice. You have a press pool in the Department of Transportation, and so on and so on and so on. And there's also different reporters from all those same media outlets reporting on what's going in those different areas that the government controls. Okay, so that's what I look at, and that's why you have to look at all the information to make an informed decision. So that's just one way how I know who's telling me the truth and who's not. It's common sense. All right, so just kind of put that in your Rolodex of information on maybe how to look at certain things. Okay, and realize the American economy is not your economy, because the American economy and your economy have one very distinct difference, and that is your economy and my economy are finite. When we kick the bucket, so does our checkbook. Nobody, it's gone. But the American economy, America's checkbook, in theory, should be in perpetuity. So you cannot compare the two. Just talk to an economist. That's just kind of like my opinion of how I digest things. And when you start opening your mind to different opinions and see how people are reporting on the same issue, that are in the same room getting their information from the same people, and just because they're in the press briefing room, remember their job is in the White House. They follow aides around and get information and have sources, just like they do in the Pentagon, and they do in the Department of Justice and the FBI and in the Supreme Court, and again, everywhere. So that's how I digest information and how I decipher who is telling me the truth. Not by who's telling me what I want to hear, but if 9 people are saying one thing and one person is saying something else, it's kind of a no-brainer. So anyway, I would love to know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm not in it for a team. I don't look at it like my team's got to go this way, so listen to what they're saying. I don't care. I listen to everything, and that's just one balancing tool that I use to determine who's telling the truth on the issue. Is that what are the majority of the reporters from all those different media outlets saying? All right. So please, if you like what we have to say, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, the like button, and the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go live and put new content out there. Remember, be kind to one another and treat each other the way you want to be treated. I'm Gene. You've been hanging with Uncle, and I'll